Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Saxony. We're still going for a custom achievement. We are calling it the Saxon Federation. We have to have at least Voltaire's nightmare happen, which is 75 princes in the HRE, while following a whole bunch of rules about expansion and religion and culture and expansion and religion and culture. Lots of rules. Lots of rules. You can find all of them in the description of the video or in the comments of the first episode of this campaign. Although I'm not... There's one thing there that I might do but might not do, which is doing Meissner Porcelain, going and grabbing all the Chinaware provinces. The other thing I almost certainly will not do is make Europe fully Protestant. Well, yes, I could do that. We could work on that. Beat up the Spanish and the French until we can make them Protestant. It's just going to add so much length to the campaign, and I don't think it actually adds too much to the game itself. We're going to make that Protestant empire, or we're going to try to. We're going to have our country be Protestant, and we're going to have all our subjects be Protestant. Yeah, that thing And it's not like that's a new thing. I haven't explicitly said it, but it was never part of the rules that I stated here, I don't think. Now, back to the game. We are at a spot where we've been at peace for a bit. I believe aggressive expansion is... Yeah, it's not great, actually. People still feel like we have aggressively expanded, which is why it is tempting to take diplomatic ideas here. Diplomatic Ideas gives us another improved relations bonus. We already have the one from Humanist, and together with Humanist gives us a policy that adds even more reduced aggressive expansion. Right? Humanist, improved relations. Well, it's not reduced aggressive expansion, unfortunately. That would be nuts. If we had a minus 75% or whatever this is, aggressive expansion modifier, then we could take whatever. But the bonus to improved relations will mean that we can drop aggressive expansion much faster, although it stacks not that well. It's weird percentage paradox math, right? But right now, if we look at, say, Lüneburg, we are improving relations by 0.4 yearly. So aggressive expansion is dropping by 0.4 yearly. And I don't know if we can see this, but there should be some sort of number in here. Improved relations. We're at 101%. So we have double the improved relations right now. So the base is 2, because we're doing 4 right now. The base is apparently 2. So if we add another 25, well, let's say 50% from, I think it's 45 if we do the idea group and the policy, but still, let's say 50%. If we add another 50%, that is not going to take us to 6 relation per month, but it's going to be 5. Because we operate on the basic, on the baseline, not on the current value. It's additive, not multiplicative. So that might still be worth it. It's a whole point every month, so that's 12 points a year. That means we can, take 12 points more land worth of aggressive expansion every year. That's not bad. The alternative, and I think, well, I talked about religious a lot, but I really don't think religious is what we need right now. We're gonna probably take it once we get to the point of expanding like eastwards to those heathens that are not even in the empire. But I think the heretics, yeah, the heretics, they're not heathens. Heathens are a bit further east and south. Then we might need it, but we probably don't need it right now. The only real argument I have for taking it right now is that we're capped on admin, and this would allow us to spend some. So alternatively, diplomatic ideas or offensive ideas. But why offensive ideas, you might say? You said you don't want a military idea group, and I did. And offensive is not even the best military idea group. You may or may not be right. The discipline is obviously sweet, and the siege stability is just great. And as always, making leaders better is good. But yeah, it's, you know, military idea groups are weird anyway. But the reason I'm interested in offensive is that Policy Liberation Act with humanist ideas. National unrest -1, which is just okay. I mean, it's good to have. Also, years of separatism -5. We already have -10 years of separatism from humanists. If we get this extra -5, I think we have no more separatism. I think it's 15 when you take land. I'm not 100% sure on that. But at least it's a giant reduction and might just be total. Which not only means no unrest in land we freshly take, which is cool, but it must be more than 15 clearly. Maybe it's 20. But the other thing is that we can almost immediately convert the culture. And yes, for now we've been working with accepting cultures rather than converting them, but that's something that will have to change eventually. Because we can't accept all the cultures. So if we can go and convert quickly, we can expand more quickly. So that's sort of future expansion proofing. And for now, helping with the unrest, although unrest really is not our major problem. It's probably going to be diplomatic for now. As long as we're expanding in the HRE and people are bummed out about that, this seems fine. And then we might go into offensive next, and or religious. Now that means we have to deal with our admin, but hey. Now, how are we doing on dip tech? Are we out of time even? We are, only a tiny bit. Don't really care about the next dip tech though, so I think it's a good time to go into ideas. What do we do before we do that? Things. I am gonna start my golden era. Bam. I'm doing it because it's reduced all power cost by 10, but we're also gonna get a combat bonus, which will be nice, and other things too. So there's our golden era. And is this the best overall time to do it? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I have a tendency to keep the golden era. Do I need to do anything else? I don't think so. Any idea cost reductions I forgot about? I don't think so. What was I trying to say? Yes. I always tend to forget to use the golden era, and then I end up being in 1690 or something, and I'm like, well, I might as well golden era now, but we've already won, so. So that happens. Admin. We can take the next admin tech in 2 years. Well, we could take it now, but we don't want to. So might as well. I assume my burghers are happy. Well, actually that assumption might be wrong. No, it's the right assumption. They're not even very influential at all. Holy fudge. Yeah, I did that last episode. I remember. Let's put a tiny bit of admin into somewhere. Rupin has been proven to be a sweet place for that, so let's put some more admin into Rupin. And I guess that's all I should really do more. Probably do Hanover. Producing cloth. Do I turn on the edict? I think I do. And the reason I want to do it now is, instead of waiting for it to cap again, is, well, it's manifold. One is that I will, promise you I will forget. Ooh, how influential are you? Yeah, it's okay. Bit scary, but okay. What was I trying to say? Yes. I have a tendency to forget these things, and then to overcap and be annoyed, and lose some points while I'm doing it. So let's do one more click. I'm not sure that the thing is updating. So that's a reason. Another reason is that if I know I'm already gonna spend admin, and since I'm gonna have to wait 1 year and a bit, I do know that, I might as well do it now to already gain the benefits of the bonus development. I'm gonna focus no longer on admin, I'm gonna focus on dip. It's +3 on the dip, because we get +2 from the focus, and we lose the -1 from the focus being elsewhere. Yes, by that record Utrecht, I like it. Cleaves. It's just funny how many people want that. It's a decent place. It's Rhenish. Oh, what did we decide to do about Rhenish culture? Keep forgetting. Keep making this decision and discussing it and then forgetting. Wait. Right, we talked about subjugating somebody and feeding it to them, but it's going to be difficult to do because of all these small provinces. Yeah, I think Cleve is a place we just take and convert. Yeah, it's a bit unresty right now. Unlawful territory, forced conversion, separatism. Oh, so they rejected a unlawful territory demand. That's a thing you can do, I guess. East Frisia cancelling some military access. Any Westphalia might be a state we want. Because we are probably gonna add Meppen to it and probably Osnabrück too. Yeah. Not Westphalen itself, but hey. Yeah, let's state it. We have the admin to core it too, so why not? And we fulfilled our Conquer New States mission, which gives us reduced statement and harsh treatment cost. I don't really see that as a thing we want to do right now. It's not like we're gonna lose this mission anymore, so yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Keep it around for now. Take more ideas. Here. The cabinet. Should really start using our new diplomat too. How are we doing claim-wise? We're still fabricating on these people. We have the claim on East Frisia, so we can go for that at any time. We don't really have claims over here. Which might be a thing I want eventually. I don't know when I'm gonna go to war with the Poles, but I kinda wanna go to war with the Poles. Ooh, they might go into coalition war against the Ottoman, and then we can backstab them. Let's... They still love me. Wow, we fought in a war against them. Was it war? It's only -2 left. Nice. We have a common enemy, apparently. Which is... Ooh. Oh, Denmark. Yes. Well, I don't know how to deal with Denmark right now, or how to get at Denmark. I could start fabricating claims on Poland. Or Bohemia. No, I don't see Bohemia breaking away from the Austrians anytime soon, unfortunately. Oh, they're also in that coalition against the Ottomans. Tempting. Tempting. That's a very tempting backstab. I'm gonna start fabricating a bit. I can't. I could spy on Austria, but we're allied, right? Still allied to Austria. Fine, Poland it is then. We did decide to do them, so that makes sense. Oh, we decided to be on the Austrian side when the Poles attacked, so it kind of makes sense. Mary Cleves. Now I assume Cleves would not be like, hey, yeah, sure, I'll be your vassal. Not that I know that I want that. Religion. Go, Center of Reformation. Vassalizing members of the Empire is very difficult. -25. Not the same religion might change soon. Our economic base is apparently still not good enough. But we already have the threatened bonus, so we're not gonna get that. So we're gonna probably get the swap from religion. But that's not quite gonna do it. I think. Yeah, it's just so difficult in the Empire. Now, Cleves is not an elector, are they? Because why we cannot currently be elected emperor or empress? Because people, for some reason, don't like empresses. Honestly, how backwards, right? Amalia is gonna die sometime soon. She's 62. So... Y'all voting for Castile, you... not good, I think. Unless the Castilians feel like punching the French a bit and getting some imperial territory back, that would be sweet. But, I don't like seeing this at all. We're making Flanders. Sure, let's back Flanders for reasons. Why Flanders? What's a Flanders even? I know they're somewhere over here. Something. There they are. Are you in the Empire? You are. Something at least. It led to England, Cleves, and Liège. So I wanted to actually check what empires are. Mainz and Bohemia, still Palatinate, Trier, Lüneburg, and Liège. So no, I'm not gonna marry you. Why would I do that? Frankfurt, military access, something. More dead generals, unfortunately. I should send my third diplomat out to just talk to outraged people. Just help with that aggressive expansion thing. Anhalt wants military access, sure. Come on in. Everybody's welcome in Saxony, as long as they're Protestant. And you are, right? You're not the filthy Catholic religion, no. No, I'm not marrying random people, guys. I need strategic advantage to marry. What else would you marry for, honestly? Speaking of marrying, ooh, hello. Now this is something I can maybe get behind. I have coring range on the Danes. They're only allied to Lübeck, who will not be able to bring in the thing. And they bring in Norway because they're not libertarians, but yes, I'll have those Swedes. And I'll stop buttering up, I'll stop spying on the Poles, and I'll probably stop buttering up whoever this is. And I will support your independence. Assuming that we're going to be strong enough to fight the Danes, but I think we are. And then I'm going to immediately build a spy network on the Danes. I will also... What land would I want? I mean, Shelland here. Sealand. That would be sweet. We're even using the trade nodes, so yeah, that would be great. Let's just tell people that this is really my land. I'll add Lolland as well. Do I? Boats are gonna be a problem, right? But hey. Boats are gonna be a problem because I have 0 of those. I should probably think about building boats now that we're here. I don't actually want Rostock anymore, so... this is fine for now. We might rethink that during war, but this is fine for now. We start building spy network on the Danes and on Lübeck, right? Because we could take Wismar from Lübeck. It's Pomeranian, yeah. Let's tell people that this is really mine. Just so my allies don't get the idea of taking that for themselves, I will build a spy network on you. How powerful is a Dane? Denmark. 20,000. Yeah. It's gonna be okay. I mean, there's Norway too, right? Norway. Another 8. And then there's Lübeck. But we also have the Swedes on our side at least. And they probably have support from somebody else. Yeah. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It would be great to free some of the Danish Baltic here. Or to take it. I'd love to free it. But freeing it is always a bit difficult. And I assume that the Muscovites are interested in taking that. Yeah. It sucks. Because probably at some point we're going to have to punch our way through the Muscovites then. But hey. First things first, beat the Danes. And beat the Muscovites later. Ooh. So I'm drinking a bunch of tea because my voice is dead and I have a cold and everything is you might have noticed in my slightly subdued voice. And this is thyme tea. And thyme is, so it's just thyme and hot water. And the Reformation branches are nice. Which is all cool. But I need to add a bit of honey to it because just thyme is, yeah, just not quite my thing. I don't think it's most people's thing to just have hot thyme water. And you see this is a pretty large container for tea. And so some of the honey was on the bottom and that's just... Really not a guy for tons of sweet things. A tiny bit of sweetness can be nice and stuff. But that was too much. Anyway, back to the game at hand. You can buy base takes in Saxon for not a lot of money. Or for more money. Or for manpower. No, we're actually not insane on manpower. I'm gonna buy it for money. Sounds good. Boats. Boats. So trade power in here would be nice. Now we're losing a lot of our trade power here because we're collecting and not our main node. Right, we have a giant negative modifier, I believe, on it. Saxony, yeah, minus 42.9%. So every boat I add only has half value. It's probably still worth it. Let's build a few boats and see what they do. I don't even know how many boats we can build. I want caravels, and I have a force limit of 16. That's actually pretty decent. Build 5 for now. Let's not overinvest here. Also, we need to check. Am I even embargoing people? I am embargoing Denmark and Venice, so I'm just missing whoever my third rival is. Is it Hungary? Did I rival Hungary because they were dying? They're not actually dead. Didn't lose too much. I mean, they lost stuff, but not insane amounts. Yeah, I still want to pop that mission. Losing a diplomatic insult to CB on Anhalt, that is okay. Speaking of diplomatic insults, we need to watch for our power protection. We're almost at a below 50 value, which would be disgusting. Choose the Alsace, Augsburg, and Lorraine is gone. Here come Ansbach, Bavaria, and Nuremberg. But none of these people should be at a aggressive expansion value where they still hate me enough to coalition me. So yeah, there we go. Power protection just dropped. And I don't have a diplomat. When will you have 1.32 every month? So next month I should have 25. So I'm gonna wait 1 month. It's gonna cost me 3 monarch points to do this. And here's our war. We did not get to make our claims first. But on the other hand, on the plus side, we got a bonus to power protection. So that's nice. I'm gonna need a general. And I could take it from the nobles, and I certainly should. Right? Yeah, we have 60 tradition, so our general would be slightly better if we took one for ourselves, but yeah. Definitely gonna ask the nobles for one. Call it diet. The diet of worms, yes. Grab you. And now, do I wanna make... Yeah, I think I do. recruit that minister and technical support. See what the general was. Okay. Seen worse generals. Sent the Kurfürstliche Garde under Hector Kuhn to beat up on Wismar here. Now we're not going to be able to help insane amounts with the Danish mainland or Danish, well, with fighting in Sweden. But I hope the Muscovites are going to take care of that. We're going to try to take the Danish, well, European land. The thing is that I don't think there's anybody. Goodbye, Lübeck. I don't think there's anybody that has the naval power to rival the Danes. I haven't checked, but it seems unlikely that anybody does. So we're not going to be able to cross over to the islands. My math is way off. 6 and 1 is not 9. Nor is it 10, which I really should have sent there. But we all know that my math is crud, so that's fine. Occupation of Wismar, good. Make my claim on Meppen. And bring you home. Now I guess there's no point in making more claims on these guys, but having spy network helps with siege speed, so I might as well keep that up a bit. Some naval combat around here. That's 17 Danish galleys though, hunting down that one Swedish capital ship. And here that's probably just some Swedish lights, yeah, and transports. Yeah, Lübeck and the Danes are certainly gonna have naval superiority this war. So our job is gonna be make sure that mainland Europe stays okay. We're not gonna be in Scandinavia. Which in turn, well, it might not mean that we don't get Sjælland. While we can't take control of it ourselves, our allies might give it over to us if, say, the Swedes don't want it. And they do not. So yeah. Interestingly, they want Finn and Kolding and all of this, but they don't want Sjælland. Now it seems unlikely that we're actually going to get Sjælland because of the extra cost involved in taking a capital. That would require a lot of war score and a lot of goodwill on the Swedish side. Speaking of, say that you love me, Sweden. Now I don't know if that actually features in the decision of whether to give me land or not, but it might. And hello. So we can let these guys sit in the fort and call back for a while. But I do certainly want to go and beat them up. Also, we can take tech. I should have taken tech, and I will now. There's mill, cavalry fire, infantry shock, weapons manufactory, okay, and a textile manufactory. And a new decision, Popery Act. I mean, yes. There's any act I want to pass, it's the Popery Act. I mean, it's against Popery, right? It's not a hooray for Popery Act. I don't want to ally you, Lüneburg, even if you're the Emperor. Especially if you're the Emperor. And being allied to a weak Emperor is really bad. Because they will call you into wars to defend the Empire. And if they're weak, then, you know, it just means you get called into wars that are losing wars. And that's not something you want to do. Again, defending the Empire is a thing that we need to take care of at some point, but I don't think it's our main priority right now. We have fought a war to defend the Empire earlier, and that didn't go well. Let's see if these Danes are invested enough to stay there. Probably not. And Lübeck immediately pieced out and we got Wismar. I hope that didn't cause too much aggressive expansion. Sweden Bismarck to Saxony, Lübeck will be forced to give Sweden war reps, 80 ducats, I gain a bunch of those ducats. So, how does my coalition look now? Lüneburg is peeved, and Lauenburg is peeved. Stade is not. Dithmarschen is not. So Lüneburg and Lauenburg and Mecklenburg and Magdeburg. So if it has Burg in its name, it's annoyed. Well, not Salzburg, I assume. But still. That makes me want to go and talk to some people. Let's come home from Lübeck, because we don't need that spy network anymore. I could fabricate a claim on them, and I will, just because I have the spy network and this gives me the option to declare war to get them out of coalitions or something. But we need to make sure that, who again? Magdeburg. They love me, so that might be okay. Lauenburg is not an option. Lüneburg will be tough. So I'm gonna go first and butter up the Magdeburgians a bit more. Make sure they don't join that coalition. And then they are running, so let's just go and take Kolding, which is not a very nice train station to be stuck at, I must say. I've done that, been there, done that, didn't like it. Magdeburg wants to ally me even, nah. But we want that core on Wismar, of course. A horse. And that was Pomeranian, so it was fine to take it. Good. I had this planned out, but I didn't, in the end, triple check. You are a level 2 fort, so we need no cav and only a subset of you. 9 and 1, no, 6 and 1 should do for level 2. Poet, didn't even know it and all that. And let's go. There's the coalition. I don't think Magdeburg will join, so who's... Oh, they might. Oh, because I rejected the alliance. Don't love it. Now, it's not a scary coalition, right? It's gonna be like Lüneburg, Saxe-Lauenburg, Magdeburg, and Mecklenburg. I believe that's it. Yeah, I think we're okay. I don't think they're gonna actually fire. One question would be, where did those Danes go? But they probably have to... Well, they went in this direction, so they're gonna have to deal with the Muscovites, who are on the way to the Danish mainland, which is sweet. Yep, it's Norway and Denmark against us. Oh, wow. Oh, oops. There's not a lot of Danes in this war. There are no more Norwegian troops. They all just got murdered. So there's 21,000 Danes and that's it. Yeah. This is the end of all hope. For the Danes, that is. Now the question is, how do we get a bunch of war participation? And we have a decent amount, which is cool. But we're gonna stop getting a ton once we can no longer actually siege down Danish territory, because we can't get there. Now I could send expeditionary forces, like walk through all this way through Russia and then get into Denmark from this side, but that seems excessive. And I'm not gonna be able to build a fleet to rival them, so that's fine. But we're at the end of this episode, and honestly, my voice is happy about that. Man, I hope that gets better soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, comment section right there, right? It's just a tiny bit. If you demaximize the window, the video window, right? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.